peeps.
Hi guys.
Here is MJ.
What do you mean MJ?
Yeah, I'm here with this, and we're just talking about some voodoo shit.
Yeah.
And
Count that.
we've been part of this MLM business,
It's an
multi-level marketing industry, which was Amway, and then we received our mentoring through Team Global. Yeah, you better listen to me carefully. Let me do this.
Guys, okay, guys. It's not like, you know, they have the voodoo shit, you know, it's not like voodoo, like, you know how we sing the African people be doing it. No. It's kind of like a cult, like a very well designed like cult like thing. Like, you know how like in cults everything is so, how do you say it, like so in sync, and they kind of slowly manipulate your to slowly kind of disappear from the world. It's kind of like that, and we didn't know it.
She was my upline. She was my upline. That's how she was my upline, and then she got me into let me speak to you.
Okay.
It was like a birthday gift. I invited this girl on my birthday. And then that's when she got me interested in this Amway. She talked about her mentors. Her name was blah 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 Umesh Gup. I'm not gonna speak anyone's name, but yeah. So exposing only the company, not the people. Yeah. So she got me introduced, and then on the first day of our meeting, was supposed to be a meeting, but I said my car broke, so I couldn't come.
He recently just told me that it was a lie, that his car didn't actually break. This boy.
Yeah. And then this viewers kept on chasing me, and then I finally went for this meeting, and then it took an hour. Was it an hour?
Yeah,
it took an hour or so, and then they spoke about this and blah blah blah. They gave me a book to read. I said, wow, I don't usually read, but they gave me like 1 week to finish the book, and then for another catch up. And then that's how things started. They took me through the selection process to make me feel like I was being selected. I'm one of those special people for getting selected into this.
Let me just say something. The only time since I was into that business, the only time that they actually like make you feel like you're actually selected is if like you don't talk, you don't show up, you don't do what they ask you to do. But if you're a person that can just do the things that they tell you to do, they tell you, oh, I see potential, I see your ambition. But everyone can be ambitious just so they can get involved in the actual, to see what's actually in there, what's past the process, you know what I'm saying? And like the only reason like when Innocent told me, my car broke down and whatnot, and we couldn't do the interview that day, I told like my mentor at the time, and he said, we have to keep chasing him, and then he'll be like, okay, message him this specifically, and then I'll copy from my group what my mentor wrote in my group, and then I'll send it to Innocent in the chat. But like obviously the top bit, you know, for example, he'll be like, tell Innocent this, and I'll remove the tell Innocent and then just put it as in my own words, you know.
We call it a cult because everything was done according, you have to seek mentor, you have to lean on to mentorship, and then they're making you like what they tell you. They are so commanding. What they command you, it's what you're gonna do. It was like 3 times a week catch up. It was like Monday, Friday. And then Friday, and then you have to be doing a catch up. They call it a huddle. With your mentor. With your mentor. And then it was just so like so controlling, time consuming, and money. And you have to be using your money and be your product. You have to buy your products and stuff like that. And then if you haven't if you did not do your homework and whatsoever they ask you to do, they make you feel guilty of not doing it. Like you're incompetent. Incompetent, and it was just tough. And then my journey in this business, I spent like 9 months. She was lucky she got me in, and then after a few months she left. They promised me, oh, she's just taking a break, bro.
No, I was just taking a break. So I told them, I was like, I'm leaving. The reason why I left back then, I was going through like a lot of stuff, and I actually spoke to my mentor. Think about it. You're going through a lot, and you speak to your mentor. I was waiting on him to tell me, this, like positive things, you know. But I was going through a lot of like issues, and I was battling a lot of depressive stuff. Like I was going through a lot of depression, and this man will literally force me into continuing when my mindset wasn't even in the right position, forced me to continue to buy. And then I remember one time I didn't buy my products in that month, and then he was like, so what is our aim every month? And I was like, oh, 100 PV. And then he was like, why didn't you get the 100 PV? And I was like, because I'm really broke and I'm trying to like move out, and there's like a lot of stuff going on for me. And he was like, well, if you're reading your books lately and listening to your audios, I'm sure you figure out a plan. And then he'll make me feel like shit because I wasn't doing the stuff. But it's like, it's not like the books and audios are gonna send me money. It's not like the books and audios are gonna fix my problems for me, you know. They don't fix your problems, but they make you feel like that's the only thing you can rely on.
And let's talk about the fees.
Yeah, so expensive.
The fees, we were expected to pay $69 for just keeping the app where you get your audios and books, $69 a month. And then you were expected to do 100 PV as well, which
is
around $400
of product. Every single month, $400 worth of product. And we thought we were investing.
Yeah.
But listen, you spend $400. Say you spend $400 for just that PV, yeah? And you get like 20. Bro, you get like, wait, let me actually go back into my bank account. You can talk, let me find something.
Yeah, and the other fee included, they don't talk about it. It's you pay the fee for the functions. You pay for the functions like a month. They're gonna ask you like $15 because there's some special people speaking on stage on Zoom, and then you have to pay for those as well. And then you have to pay sometimes like for the summer conference, a big event which happens globally around the world, which is gonna cost you around up to like $150 to $250. And then on top of that, there's winter conference. All that payment you're making by yourself. And then they're targeting people only around our age, 18 to 25. And then they target couples as well, moms, because they target moms to they accept moms to be stay-home moms so they can invest and bring a good life for their husbands as well. And then it was just too much. And then they were telling me and us like about traveling. We need to be traveling, or whenever there's a special conference being held like in Brisbane or where, we have to pay for our travel all by ourselves. They don't do anything for you. You have to pay for all those.
Everything is.
And then they're saying you're investing, you're staying core in your business.
I can't go back like all the way. The only time like it stops is in January. I don't know why the bank is like that. But last year, like when I paid like $400 for the 3 months that I was there or whatever, the $400, $400 is a lot of money. $400 is not cheap money, but what you get back, you get back out of that $400 is probably like $12, bro. You earn like $12.
Yeah,
literally.
PV
how much did you get
bonus.
paid? How much did they pay you?
Like $18. Only $18. I received it only because like they start a pack when you're getting introduced to the business. They make you buy this water purifier. They call it eSpring. eSpring, bro. Did you take like installments for it?
Yeah, I didn't pay off my
Yeah, I went and paid cash for eSpring, like 1,000, around 1,200 something. They say like you need to be drinking like safe water and stuff like that, bro.
And you have no choice at the start but to buy that eSpring. They make you feel like you cannot buy anything else, but you need to buy that. And
then you have to buy home product, bro. Where we came from, I came from refugee camps. Yeah. I've seen people here living longer in Australia just by water we're drinking here. What's the point of, you can drink that eSpring water, drink it and whatsoever, and then still die. It's not gonna make you immortal. You're still gonna die. And yeah, they just make you feel so much guilt if you're not staying cool. You have to speak to your mentor every time about what's going on around
situation.
you. And then do you know
what?
They
don't even give you good advice though.
Do you know why they target your weaknesses? Like, I remember once I was talking about my personal life and I was talking about my uncle. Like, my uncle was my uncle was like, they're kicking him out of the house or whatsoever. Is the one who spent here in Australia longer and stuff like that. They say innocent. If you don't want to end up like your uncle, you have to dig your hole right when you're young, when you haven't given birth, or when you don't have kids yet. They use so much of your weaknesses to make you stay like loyal into their business, and then all the money you're paying,
brainwashed.
They brainwash people a lot, and then all the money you're paying, it's going to those diamonds. And then they make you to know, do your own research. You cannot Google stuff.
You can't.
They say like those people, they are like the 90% people who they talk shit about. They don't, you know what I mean? You have to lean on to mentorship. What they speak to you, it's what's true. And then what you do research is outside of this business, it's not true.
It's not true.
That's why they make you believe, like, oh my God.
And you know what I realized, I thought that the first time that I spoke to my mentor, because I was introduced to it I was introduced into the business by my ex-boyfriend's cousin. So literally, I thought I was so special. They were like, oh, I like you, how ambitious you are. You have a bright star, and like blah 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 blah. Tell me why, when Innocent got into the business, and other people that I introduced into the business as well, when they were going through the process, they said the exact same thing. Like, the exact same thing they tell me is the exact same thing they tell them. They don't see you for you. They literally, it's like everything that they say is repetitive. Like, it's repetitive. Everything that they say is repetitive. And then I start thinking, wow, so everybody else is like me. Everybody else has this like me. There's nothing different about me. You know what I'm saying? And then every Monday when we have the EW
entrepreneur workshop, they call it.
Every Monday we have the entrepreneur workshop or whatever. You will start thinking every Monday there's new things to learn. There's nothing new to learn. Everything is the same every single Monday.
Repetitive.
Very, very repetitive. And like, we see that people that are in the business right now, you know, let's not talk about the downgrading yet. You can talk about it like a financial thing.
Oh yeah, what I was about to say. I was about to say as well about how I forgot. Can you keep talking? Bro, they make you believe there's no other opportunities. They make you believe there's no other opportunities in the world apart from Amway. You cannot succeed elsewhere. That's why my mentor kept on telling me that, like, I cannot see anything apart from Amway. Like, if you want to be financially free, bro, where I came from, they make us believe, oh, who are not coming, because we have to make calls, we have to reconnect to our old friends just to make them interested into our business.
Yeah, not because of genuine friendships. No. We're just trying to lure you in.
yeah. And then they make you believe there's no other ways you can make it through this life. And I never seen Jeff Bezos just bragging about what those diamonds brag about their cars, travels and stuff. Jeff Bezos doesn't brag about his properties to get people work for him or for his business, you know. Like, oh my God, it was just 9 months of brainwashing. It was tough. It was horrible.
It impacted him like emotionally.
Yeah, emotionally. You lose friends as well.
You lose a lot of friends because they start making you feel like, wow, this person is not on my level. This person is really a peasant to you because they have this opportunity that you don't have. But that's not the case. I feel like even if you're into something big, at least still share, like, be lovely to people, be like kind to people. But they try to make you feel like, damn, if this person doesn't want to support my business, then they're not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone could do nothing wrong to you just because they're not interested. You never know why a person's not interested. Maybe they're not interested right now because they know that, oh, I'm going through a lot of financial issues. That's why I'm not. But they make it feel like everyone should be interested because it's such a big opportunity, and those that aren't, you just have to cut them off, which really doesn't make sense to me, because you lose a lot of friends on the way. They change your mindset to see people as competition, and obviously the only competition in life is yourself. And and you lose a lot of money as well. Every month you lose a lot, and they don't give a fuck. Like, they'll go through like what's it called, what's that,
the plan?
Yeah, not the plan, the finance, they help you budget.
Yeah,
the budget shit don't even work, bro.
Yeah,
because
you just need to self-discipline yourself. They can teach you that, and then if you're no self-discipline, it's not gonna do anything. Everything comes from within. You know, like, and talking about the daily habits, we were expected to share our audios. Like, once you're listening to 1 hour audio, you type it and then you send it through WhatsApp group they create for you, and then you are expected to read a book as well. Like, that audio, when you keep on reading, that's like the brainwashing part, because people like talk about how they succeeded, and it's just the same story over and over again.
And then
like,
my mentor told me one time that, because I was working a lot, because obviously as a young girl, I was so young, I wasn't even legal, and then they were telling me I literally stopped working, I quit my job just for this business. My nigga, that's you. You quit your job for this business. But B, I can't quit my job for this. But they don't care about what is in your personal life. They just care about, because when you make money, they make more money. So if you make $5, they make like $20, because obviously they're at the top of the chain, and they make you feel like, they give you like this chart, which is like, oh, this is where normal people are in a normal job world. Your boss makes more than you, and this person makes more than you, and you can never be on the same level as them. And they make you feel like in this business you can be the same level, but you can't be the same level. You really can't be the same level as them. We've known people that have been there for like 5 years, and they're still making nothing. But they're so brainwashed. Like, they're so brainwashed, and they're going nowhere.
The more you spend in the business, the harder it gets for you to come out. We have to understand that. Like, they said this is not a pyramid scheme or anything like that.
It's a pyramid.
But it is a pyramid. Like, you're on top, and then your downlines at the bottom. They show you are on top, but you are one of those like bottom lines people. You're making $0 a week, a month, and then you're spending all that money.
400, and like 2 months you'll be making nearly 1K.
Till 5 years? Can you imagine? That's just crazy.
That's millions you'll be spending. It's Jesus. A lot of money.
They make you think like it's little money, because for them, they already succeeded. They have their degrees. They can have a backup plans. But for us, we're just students. There's never any proof.
There's actually never any proof of what they are actually doing behind closed doors. You just see what you see, and everything is so repetitive. So repetitive, like a cult, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Bro, they influence us about travels and the properties they have, and
but we never see the property.
I remember they once sent this like bank accounts of how much they spent. It did not look real to me. I just had so much doubts, you know, like. And what you have to understand, people, no one can bring anyone out of that business. People have to feel the conviction within themselves. Because when people are fired up for that business, you're going to convince them, oh, they're not gonna listen to you. Even though you're a family member, dad, mom, they're not gonna listen to you. For me, when this girl was trying to get me out, when she left already,
was like
bro, I just kept on saying to my mentor, how this morning is taking long, and then maybe that's the end, and blah 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 blah. Bro, I said, oh, I don't give up on stuff. I came out when I was convinced myself from within, and you cannot take anyone, whoever is inside right now. Even though you talk to them, like you show them what's the truth, they're not gonna believe. This is like addictive, and it's like a cult. It's like they make you
so secluded, like so alone.
And then you become so isolated from people who are have the same vision as you. There's much in this life you can enjoy. Like, just imagine making that money, and then people you used to be around you, they're no longer there, bro. What if your mom and dad only have 5 years of living, and then once you start get that business, and then you're so isolated from them, you do not listen to them when you make it through, because few people make it through anyway. Like 0.03% make it through, and then Imagine that 5 years you're still not making anything, and then your loved ones die.
Literally.
Bro, you're just gonna feel so much guilt in you, and then guess who you're gonna speak to? It's just your mentor and the people.
And they don't even give you good advice.
Bruh,
I remember that time where I needed to get my books from my monthly books from the upline, they call it. I don't have a car. Transport is like 2 hours away from where I lived, and I just couldn't, like, my time and like the time that they want me to
time and
tell
money
me
you have to
why
spend.
can't it was better for me and the what's it called, the upline, to meet halfway or something, or meet somewhere and I can get it. That's reasonable, that's understanding. And then they were like, no, it's your upline, you have to go fetch it, like like they have no compassion for whatever situation you're facing. They only care about
Amway.
Yeah,
Amway.
It's crazy.
Basically the business. And also, people, not everyone who's gonna approach you to shopping malls, shopping centers are interested in you. Once people start validating you of what you're wearing, how you look and stuff like that, bottom line is they're trying to get you under them as downlines. Those validations, it makes you feel good.
Yeah, because they tell us.
Yeah.
When you see someone, compliment them.
Compliment them. And then those validation and compliments, bro, it gets thoughts. Like, you have to send multiple videos to your mentors.
Yeah.
Like, they're teaching you how to speak properly to people to convince them. Bro, it's not how you are.
That's
like,
how I learned manipulation.
They don't need you, bro. They don't need you. They just want you under them, so they can, because people make money according how much downlines you have.
Yeah.
They need more money. They need more people as well. And then it's not like they're validating you like truly. They just want you into their business.
And the products, some products are valuable, you know. I remember one time I had to talk about my skincare. Listen, these products did not help my skincare at all, but obviously because I was there, I wanted to, you know, it was my turn to speak, so I had to do some lie, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the products, they're just really expensive, really, really expensive. Like, it's insane. You know, you can go to Kmart, not Kmart, you can go to Target or whatever. You get a good toothpaste for like $5 or some shit. But in this, it's like $20-something. It's really expensive. The products are so expensive.
Leaving this business a week ago now, like, I feel like the weight has been lifted off my shoulder. And then, oh my God, the products part, energy drink, a little tiny one. How much was it? 50 mils.
Let me search it up.
50 mils from Amway is costing a lot of money, bro. Like, energy drink. And then their products is not like Amway products are bad, but they're just expensive. And then
they will rip you off,
bro,
and it will make you more broke. For real.
I was like a beggar in my family. I started asking for money, and I was saying, how come you're still asking for money? You're not paying in the due dates. Like, bro, for me, I wasn't there before. I wasn't like that before I joined. Like, the business asking you for money to make more money, does that make sense, bro? Nah. But when you work, you actually like use your experience to make more money. You know, bro, they call it investing, but you, at the end of the day, I calculated how much I've lost, bro. Okay. It's like, no, it's 5K. Damn. 5K. And I used to take people on dates just to get them interested into business, bro. Like, I used to take people on dates. Like,
it teaches you how to manipulate really well.
Yeah. I used to take people on dates just to spend all that expenditure I did. I don't even include it into my 5K, bro. Just imagine. It makes you, they teach you how to be more popular. Like, only your family stuff, they're not gonna trust you, but strangers, some of them are like, people these days are becoming more aware of those businesses, MLMs.
It's a change.
People are becoming more like aware of them. People, you can talk to them as strangers. They probably use that same experience. Like us, we left, but we have that mind and experience that no one is gonna come and convince us again in. Yeah, that's the problem. People are becoming more aware of these businesses, and then people who are just getting started, it's gonna be hard for you to get people in. I spent 9 months, I only managed to get one person in. And then that person, they don't even have a job, but they managed to get that person in. paying those stuff from Centrelink money. Bro, get over here. That doesn't make sense, bro. Centrelink money supports people who don't have jobs, and then from refugee camps as well. You're ripping those people's their money support, bro. That's just too much. For you, you're already billionaires. Why can't you just support those?
And there's no proof that they're billionaires, though.
Yeah, bro. They can just like hire those cars and then show us to us, and then, bro. If it makes people successful, there's no way chances 100% who gets in, they're gonna be successful. There's 0.0000000%.
There's like this one guy that I actually had to do my Masawa and DTM with, and then he literally warned me. He said, "Be careful about that business." But I didn't listen. But now listen, you know, it's crazy, and they really change your mind.
Just to get you there, Masawa stand for make aware. Make people aware of something. Make someone.
Oh, we have to kind of like make someone aware of like the business
of what.
So you do your DTM, which is like, I forgot what's that. I forgot what that.
We don't even need to remember anymore. We don't care anymore. This is like some freedom. I know, like those diamonds yell for freedom. I mean. This when you leave, you actually start living again, bro. Yeah. They make sure they take your Friday nights for your Friday nights.
Time with family, bro.
Yeah, they make sure they take those leisure times, like for you to make sure, like to make you thinking that you're investing for yourself, like while others are partying and stuff like that. But man,
listen, it's always good to chase your dreams, but there's a limit, there's a balance.
Friday nights, it keeps on, it's ongoing. After 5 years, 10 years, your Friday nights, you're never gonna
even
be
if your
available.
uncle something's getting married, if it's on a Friday night, you have to kind of tell your uncle, uncle, it's okay, like I can't participate. My auntie, my auntie, this is actually an example. My auntie was actually like, she had like I think her baby shower, and I was supposed to be participating in that, and it was on a Friday, and I had to tell her I can't make it because of that Friday night. I had to do I was doing the book reading and stuff like that. They just really control your mind, and everything is so like in sync, and everything is so repetitive that it's not even real. I don't even think that it's even.
And let me just say something about those Friday nights. It keeps on going forever. It's gonna stay like that. And what else?
And it's the same thing they're gonna talk about. It's literally the same thing that they talk about. Guys, just be really, really careful of those pyramid schemes out there, because you can lose a lot. You don't only need money you can regain by working again.
Hours as well. Hours, friends are gone.
Yeah,
you have to make new ones from the business.
Literally, like money you can get back, but you can't get back your time. You can't get back some family and friends that you lost. You cannot get back, because some people are mean. They'll be like, wow, now that you're out of there, that's why you want to come back. They think that you might be using them. You know what I'm saying? They take a lot. They take a lot from you, and also like they don't care about the way you feel. They don't care anything about you. If it doesn't benefit them, then it's not necessary. You know what I'm saying?
And then also, they only target vulnerable people as well. You know, like, let me just speak. What they got me was, I was like, they make you believe, oh, you are at uni. Don't let your 5 years course, like, rule, yeah. Don't let your 5 years uni course rule 40 years of your life. You know, like when someone says that, it makes you kind of scared. Bro, they just use your vulnerabilities. Like, I know many people are up there, like, they're gonna say, oh wow, I never thought of that. Like, how can my 5 years of uni, once I get my nursing degree or whatsoever, which takes 5 years, how can I let it roll 40 years of my life?
And honestly,
I need retirement.
Money is important. Nobody wants to be broke, but honestly, what I've learned is, in life, there's more important, because we could be here today and gone like this tomorrow. We could be sitting here talking to you guys and we might not even make it to post a video. You know what I'm saying? That's how life is. So you just really got to cherish the things like your family and your friends and your time with things that are valuable. And honestly, you can really become rich. I have met Uber drivers that drive good cars. Literally, I went to KFC the other day with me and my friend, and he was like, damn, this guy was driving like a whole Lamborghini and he worked at KFC. Like, you just really gotta understand that there's more important things than like being rich. If you're comfortable with the life you have, if you have a good job that is getting you somewhere, or you have a business, like I see people having lash businesses and nail businesses. If you have that and you're content with that, just be content with that. Don't fall into no pyramid scheme, because that shit really gets you messed up. It fucks up your mind a lot, because you lose a lot on the way. It's not only money that you lose your you don't even think for yourself, because every single situation and everything that you go through and everything that is happening in your life, you have to talk to your mentor, and obviously he's going to tell you something that is beneficial for him. They are so good at manipulating your mind, guys. Like, they really are. It's crazy.
Yeah, just by saying that, we say thank you. If you have any other question, just put in the comments. I knew I was there before, and I was defending a business which you defend 24 hours every day. Just you need to question it, because I was defending this Amway business, bruh. Like, there's no good feedbacks online. Like, my mentor is saying, like, you look at Elon Musk, maybe people just say negative about him as well, but the guy is making something which is seen by many. Like, and which kind of business you defend? Like,
listen, you can't like, when someone asks you, for example, when you first start in a business and someone asks you, what do you do for a living or some shit like that, you can't go into detail and explain and say Amway. I had to wait till I was actually in the business.
They hide it.
They're
in
so
few catch-ups,
and my boyfriend at the time really warned me about this business, because the same cousin tried to get him into it, but I did not listen. But literally, it's so secretive. So secretive. You want a business to grow. If you want your business to grow, I believe that you just gotta get people involved. People gotta know. You see people really out here having businesses and they share their page, but you can't share your page. You can't talk about it on social media. You can't do nothing. Like, you really just gotta, it's so secretive.
Yeah, you have to defend it. And then the uplines as well, they are so secretive. They don't even tell you how long they've been in.
Yeah.
You are all in a group, but they don't have anyone apart from you. And then once you ask them how long you've been in, like, you need to know, bro. Like, you need information, yeah? But they won't tell you how long you've been in. I know one of her upline, she was in almost 5 years now. 5 years.
She doesn't even do that.
Yeah, but she doesn't have anyone under her, bro. And then they believe, like, once you have like 80 people, that's when you start making something.
80 people.
80 people. 70 to 80. I don't remember anymore, but bro, 5 years of not having anyone under you. Once she left, I was her downline, because every time when you introduce yourself, you have to say whose downline you are. Like, I was part of this Mundus downline, like, organization whatsoever. And then you have to say I was the only one who she had. Now I left. Now she left with no one, and I got one person in. I think that person is not sharing anymore. She's not sharing her daily activities anymore. Like, bro, I wish I did not know about this industry.
I'm so sorry.
I wish this girl, this
guys, I was so excited. I really thought I was gonna be rich in the next 5 years. Stop it,
bro. They just make you like all hyped up and have so much hope, which is unreal. They hope they do
manipulation. They really manipulate.
Jeez. Yeah, guys, we're just stopping here. If you have any other questions, just message us. Let us know.
We probably missed out a lot and stuff.
Yeah, we missed. Yeah. Just like we probably forgot some more.
Yeah,
because
just really be careful out there, because people know. There's people out there that know how to get your mind, and they will get your mind. And not every thing that tells you
I forgot
5 years. Listen, you know, I have a friend who's into forex and he makes so much money. He was self-taught. He learned that shit on his own. If you can't learn it on your own, like, it's good that you can have,
don't
like,
need other people.
It's good to have like at least one other person to teach you, because obviously everything is a learning stages in life. But if it's something that is so secretive and you can't talk about it outside of it, and it's something that tells you, oh, I need how many people to be on my team for me to make money, and the money you're making is like $30. No.
They tell you to unlearn stuff so you can get new stuff in. That's brainwashing shit.
You need to unlearn, and like,
you know what I did before? Unlearning and learning their mentorship part. Now I'm unlearning it. I need to enjoy my life, peace of mind. I don't need to stay loyal to anybody, and except God, for sure. All right. Cheers, and thank you for listening and being together. We love you, and then hope you don't get in these traps.
Yeah, don't get into.
I feel sorry for everyone who's gonna be, you know, like they put like a maze and then yeah. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.